Hello, my name is America. I am 31 years old and a national bikini competitor.
My name is Hector Regalado, and I am currently 29 years old.
Hi, my name is Veronica Gussie. I'm 26.
Hey, so I'm Larry Howard. I'm a personal trainer, Under Armour trainer. I have my master's in exercise science, bodybuilding, the works.
22. I got done with college ball. I decided, I can't get taller, so I wanted to put more muscle on and shit. I just started lifting weights, really. I just kind of transitioned over, then started reading, doing research, and just got really into fitness.
I would probably say about 5 or 6 years old. I was in karate for a little over 10 years and always a very active child.
Practicing fitness now for over a decade.
So I started really working out when I was about 19, 20. I would say I didn't join a gym until 2016. And before I joined the gym, I would just do my little at-home workouts. I would look up some videos on YouTube, do a lot of Pilates, a lot of cardio, ab work, just beginner stuff. I started really taking the gym seriously when I got out of a really bad relationship, and one of the things that I wanted to do for myself was to just feel stronger in a way. So that's what I did.
Bodybuilding for me was the top tier. I've been in fitness for about 5 years, personal training, just lifting myself. But I had seen Brandon Hendrickson, who actually went to college with me, but we went to this gym called Ironclad. And one of my friends, Sirach, basically, we went out there to work out, and we see Brandon. Brandon was getting ready for a show. I didn't know much about bodybuilding. I know my mom did a show back when I was like 10 years old and stuff, but I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. I mean, I would look at it, but I would never see myself getting into it because I didn't want to be super, super big. But then they opened up the men's physique division, which is more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So my guy Sirach had got into it the year after. Just being around people and being around it more, you'd be like, man, I really want to push my body to the limit. And to me, bodybuilding is the top tier of fitness because you take your body to a level that most people really can't do. And it's tough, but I like it. I enjoy it. It's you versus you. It shows you a lot of dedication, discipline, and consistency. And of course, hard work. Like that's the hardest thing to do. Some people might just want to lose weight, but it's different when you're really trying to look a certain way and you prepare for 16 weeks to be on stage for 2 minutes to look better than the guy left of you and right of you. But it shows a lot about you, and of course, you just look the best of your life. Does it suck? Of course, because you're hungry, you're moody. You still gotta live, you still gotta eat, you still gotta do stuff, but you take your body basically to the extreme. It's not meant for everybody, but I enjoy it.
Balance so much throughout life. I feel like having a set regimen keeps me more balanced, keeps me more organized, clears my mind, right? It's an opportunity for you to work out, clear your mind, or be in a state of mind where you don't have to think about anything. So just help me center myself, be in tune with myself, and be more balanced.
I did bodybuilding initially to learn how to master my own body's composition. And I felt that as a result of mastering my own body's composition, that I would be in the best possible position to be able to help others master their own body composition.
Now I've competed in just 2 shows, and I'm already competing for my pro card. One day I would like to just get paid to work out and continue to help other people.
Back in college, I was picked to be a personal trainer for the Biggest Loser that we had on campus. And one of my clients from there, we actually continued on for the next 5-6 months. Probably it was a 7-month journey in total, and then she lost 100 pounds in 7 months. So people want to know, what did you do? How did you get her to do it? It's simple, really. When it comes to fitness, it's more characteristics than anything, and getting people into more habits. Because the science is always there. It's really simple. So again, you have to eat right, exercise, don't stress too much, taking enough water, get your vitamins and minerals. But it's about getting people to do that consistently, day after day after day after day. It's allowed me to help people past fitness. Fitness is just like the vessel and the tool that allows me to help people deeper than that and beyond that.
When I first started training other women, it's really important to build a relationship with the clients, because you really get involved in their life and you know about things that are going on in their life. They open up to you about their struggles, and you have to be there for them and kind of push them and just motivate them.
It is not a professional career of mine, although I do enjoy helping people, and I do help people. I will coach people. I will adjust regimens. I will adjust people's diets. I will teach them new workouts, new exercises to target specific body parts. This is strictly something that I absolutely love, and I do not mind sharing pieces of information or knowledge that I may have that could possibly help somebody.
What I do is try to help people move. Specifically, my goal was to work with athletes, but I've also branched out obviously into the general population to make sure that people are able to stay in shape. A lot of what I do is keeping people motivated, and being a qualified fitness professional and having the education to do that helps being able to provide those solutions for people.
But you really don't need weights to get in a good workout. It just depends on what your goals are. Of course, everybody needs weights in order to gain resistance, but again, people can use their resistance bands, Fitness, I've taken this time to kick back, chill. I'm just basically building content, 1 for my YouTube and 2 for programs that I'm putting out, and 3 for my app. So I enjoy this time off. I'm not really pressed to train right now. Financially I'm fine, where I don't have to really stress myself to train during this pandemic. So again, this is building me up for what's to come once everybody's out.
Much of what I've done has changed from being hands-on to more virtual. So now what I've done is I've offered Instagram classes with my Instagram handle, LH Fitness Solution. I've offered classes on other Instagram handles. I've used Facebook, and I've used the Zoom platform. I had an opportunity recently to be on ABC7 providing at-home fitness solutions. So the goal is, again, to be that resource for people, considering the fact that we're in a situation where there is not as much movement due to the shelter in place. I believe that fitness is not just movement, it's a movement. So the goal is to provide movement for people so that we're not just sheltering in place and sitting down, but we are able to still meet our goals, get in better shape, and do what we got to do.
I have been very creative. I utilize anything and everything that I can pick up. I am talking about being creative in the sense of not limiting myself to what I can do. I have done more plyometrics, which is something that I really, really loved and that I used to do before, but I haven't done it in a long time. So I went back and I started doing plyometrics. I have been doing yoga, a lot of stretching. Again, something that we fail to do majority of the time post-workout. So I have just been incorporating anything that I can get my hands on and utilizing it to the best of my ability.
Coronavirus thing, I mean, it sucks. All the gyms are closed. Fortunately, I have a friend who has not much of a home gym, but it's a squat rack and some weights, and it gets the job done. It's better than nothing. I ordered the adjustable dumbbells so that I could do my workouts at home too, because any workout is better than no workout. I think I do a lot of outdoor workouts too, I've been going hiking a lot on really long walks.
These videos are specifically for novices that want to learn proper form for isolate and compound movements. The first movement you are going to see is DB, short for dumbbell, chest press. First, you are going to have to lay your back flat on the floor and keep your legs planted for stability. Then you will push the dumbbells in the air above your chest. Keep in mind, as you press upward, you will need to keep your knuckles facing up. In addition, your arms need to come down in a 90-degree angle parallel to one another. Here is another angle so you can see the workout better. Lastly, make sure when you are at the top, squeeze your chest. Our next movement will be bodyweight squats. For squats, you will have to stick your glutes out, almost as if you are going to sit down on a chair. In addition, your back must stay straight so you won't injure it while keeping your stomach tight. As you're doing this, make sure that you are keeping your chest upward. Lastly, make sure that as you come up, you are driving through your heels, and as you go down to squat, you keep your toes pointed outward like a V. Up next, we have dumbbell lunges. Although this exercise requires some sort of balance, it is very much doable for newbies. For DB walking lunges, you will have to bend your knee at a 90-degree angle as you walk forward, alternating each leg. Keep your back straight with your shoulders back and relaxed, as well as keeping your chest upward. Lastly, as you are coming up, alternating each leg, make sure you drive through your toes. Dumbbell shoulder press is up next. For this exercise, you will also need to keep your back straight, chest up, and core tight. Shoulders should once again be at a 90-degree angle as you push upward with your fists going up. This movement primarily targets anterior deltoids and a little bit of your triceps. In this next video, you will see me performing DB rows, which target your back muscles. Your knees should be bent. Once again, back must be parallel to the floor and chest is up. When coming up, your arm must be at your side in a 90-degree angle as you squeeze your back. And as you come down, make sure to extend enough so you can get a better stretch when you contract the muscle. Due to the coronavirus, I was not able to record an actual deadlift, so here is a great alternative known as RDLs. When doing this, shoulders are relaxed, back is parallel to the floor when you come down, legs should be shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent, and arms extend for an effective contraction when you come up and squeeze your glutes and hamstrings. If your lower back starts to hurt, you are doing it incorrectly. You must try to connect mind to muscle by pushing your hips back and thrusting with your glutes when you come up instead of using your back. Up next is a hip thrust, which primarily focuses on the glutes. For the hip thrust, as you can see, you can use a stool, couch, or sofa, anything you can recline your back on if you are not at the gym using a bar or a machine. The movement for this is quite simple, but one that many mess up the form to. When doing this, you must make sure your legs are parallel to the floor in 90 degrees. You have to thrust with your glutes, not with your back. In addition, your head must stay neutral, knees have to be pointed outward like a V shape, and lastly, you have to drive through your heels and squeeze your glutes at the top like so. Last but not least on the agenda is DB curls. This exercise targets your biceps. As you can see, your spine is neutral, core is tight, and chest is up. Palms are flipped over and face downward. You will then come up in an upward manner, making sure your elbows are still tucked in by your side, and contract your bicep. You will slowly drop your palm back down by your side and then raise it up again and repeat.